Today's biggest global headlines span disaster, diplomacy, religion, and extreme weather. The most urgent story is a deadly coal mine explosion in China, where authorities say at least 82 people have died. Here are today's top 10 stories you need to know. In California, emergency crews have successfully eliminated the threat of a massive explosion following a chemical leak in Orange County. The incident, which involved a hazardous material from an industrial facility, raised significant safety concerns and prompted immediate evacuation orders in nearby areas. Local residents were understandably anxious as the situation unfolded, fearing for their health and safety. Thankfully, the threat has now been neutralized, and residents are beginning to return to their homes. Authorities are conducting thorough inspections to ensure that no residual risks remain. This incident underscores the importance of preparedness and rapid response in managing industrial hazards, particularly in densely populated regions. As investigations into the cause of the leak continue, local officials are emphasizing the need for stricter regulations and more robust safety protocols to prevent similar incidents in the future. Moving forward, the community is committed to enhancing safety measures to protect public health and ensure the integrity of industrial operations in Orange County. Britain is currently experiencing a relentless heat wave, with temperatures soaring to unprecedented highs for this time of year. This extreme weather phenomenon is raising alarms about the accelerating impacts of climate change in the region, a concern that has been growing over the past few years. Public health officials are warning residents, particularly the elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions, to take necessary precautions as the heat poses serious risks. The government has issued multiple heat alerts, advising people to stay hydrated and limit outdoor activities during peak hours to avoid heat-related illnesses. This weather anomaly is part of a broader pattern of rising temperatures across Europe, which has seen similar heat waves affecting agricultural productivity and increasing energy demand. As the nation grapples with these oppressive conditions, the focus is shifting towards implementing long-term strategies for climate resilience and adaptation. Looking ahead, officials are preparing for sustained high temperatures and are advocating for immediate climate action to protect both public health and essential infrastructure in the coming months. U.S. Senator Marco Rubio has recently concluded a significant visit to India, where he focused on addressing trade tensions and reinforcing the Quad alliance. His discussions were aimed at strengthening economic ties between the U.S. and India, particularly amid rising geopolitical challenges posed by China in the Indo-Pacific region. The Quad, comprised of the U.S., India, Japan, and Australia, serves as a vital framework for countering China's growing influence and ensuring regional stability. Rubio emphasized the importance of collaboration on trade policies to enhance economic resilience and security. With global supply chains undergoing rapid transformation, the U.S. is eager to deepen its partnership with India, especially in technology and defense sectors. This visit highlights a broader U.S. strategy to forge stronger alliances in Asia. The outcomes of these discussions are poised to have profound implications for the future of U.S.-India relations and for the balance of power in the region. Looking ahead, continued engagement between these nations could foster a robust economic alliance, crucial for navigating the complexities of global trade dynamics. Pope Leo XIV has made a historic apology for the Holy See's past role in legitimizing slavery. This unprecedented acknowledgement has stirred discussions worldwide about the Church's involvement in the transatlantic slave trade, which saw millions of Africans forcibly taken from their homes. The Pope's statement is part of a broader effort to confront historical injustices and promote reconciliation with marginalized communities. This apology comes amid growing demands for accountability from institutions that benefited from systemic exploitation. Many see this gesture as a significant step towards healing the wounds caused by centuries of oppression and exploitation. The Catholic Church has faced mounting criticism for its historical complicity, and this gesture may help restore trust among communities affected by these legacies. As discussions surrounding reparations and historical accountability continue, the Vatican's apology could influence similar movements across other religious and secular institutions. The impact of this apology will likely extend beyond religious circles, sparking a larger conversation about the role of institutions in addressing past wrongs. Ultimately, this historic moment may pave the way for deeper dialogues about justice and reconciliation in society. In a significant diplomatic development, Iran has agreed in principle to dispose of highly enriched uranium. This decision marks a crucial step towards easing tensions surrounding Iran's nuclear program, which has long been a point of contention between Tehran and Western powers. Historically, Iran's nuclear ambitions have raised alarms over potential military applications, prompting sanctions and diplomatic isolation. The agreement could pave the way for renewed negotiations with world powers, including the United States and European nations, aiming to prevent nuclear proliferation in the region. Experts believe that this move may signal a willingness from Iran to engage more constructively in international diplomacy. However, the implications of this agreement extend beyond mere compliance. They could reshape the geopolitical landscape in the Middle East. The international community is hopeful that this will lead to more comprehensive discussions on nuclear disarmament and security protocols, potentially involving regional players such as Saudi Arabia and Israel. Yet, skepticism remains regarding Iran's commitment to transparency in its nuclear activities, given its history of non-compliance. The next steps will be critical in assessing whether this agreement will translate into meaningful progress, and the upcoming negotiations will likely determine the future of nuclear stability in the region. In a tragic incident, a coal mine explosion in China's Xinjiang region has claimed the lives of at least 82 miners. The explosion occurred during a routine operation, highlighting the ongoing risks associated with the coal mining industry. Authorities are currently investigating the cause, with initial reports suggesting possible negligence in safety protocols. Rescue efforts have been severely hampered by hazardous conditions inside the mine, complicating the task of emergency responders who are working tirelessly to recover trapped individuals and assess the full extent of the damage. This disaster marks one of the deadliest mining accidents in recent history, reigniting intense debates over safety regulations in China's mining sector. The country has faced scrutiny for its mining practices, which have historically prioritized production over safety. Families of the victims are demanding accountability and justice, expressing their frustration over repeated tragedies in the industry. The incident is expected to have significant implications for mining operations and regulatory oversight in China moving forward. In response to growing public outcry, industry experts predict that the government may implement stricter safety measures and increase inspections of mining facilities. However, the effectiveness of these changes remains to be seen, as the balance between economic growth and worker safety continues to challenge policymakers in the region. The future of China's mining industry hangs in the balance as the investigation unfolds. Thank you for watching. Which of today's stories shocked you the most? Leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.